Good morning. Okay, I'm just gonna see if I can put this right here. It's not gonna work for long. I just got to work. Pay no attention to any labeled items. I keep forgetting to film my daily or monthly videos, so I figured getting myself ready at work would be what we do this month. So I am actually teaching marketing right now. So let me see if I can get this to stay kind of over there. Kind of. Yesterday, my class did both YouTube and Twitter, looking at the different things that are needed for setting up an account to be a business account associated with different things. We're going to look at influencers in a couple of days, see what that all entails as I'm logging into my computer. Perfect. So yeah, it's an interesting course. And we've got some projects going on this week. Not related to our program. We've got some Easter surprise things going on. I see one over here. It looks amazing. The back is to me, but I can see what it's about. Looks like an Easter egg about to pop open. It's got all these, I'm going to go with tongue depressors as parts of the props. Ours is not half as fancy. I mean, ours, a bee on an egg on a flower. We have to finish this today because the project is due tomorrow. The other one, again, it's the shape of an egg. You can tell it's going to be breaking apart. It's interesting. Anyway, I've got to get my computer all set up for today. 1 second. Come on. And minimize that. So, today's marketing class, we are talking about blogs, vlogs, podcasts, and webinars. Many of my students, all my students are international students, so they have not had to deal with these particular items before. Pardon me, but their task for the end of this course, and technically the reason I set up my channel the way it is with these monthly vlogs is because of this particular lesson. Again, I set it up 2 years ago. And it's because the students have to do either a blog or a BuzzFeed article. Do people still read BuzzFeed articles? That's my question. And either a vlog or a podcast. So it's interesting. So I'm curious what my students are going to choose. Again, all my students are international students. They're all older. Well, one's like 23. He just turned 24 like a week or two ago. But he is really young. But I'm really curious to see what they're going to do. One student one time, again, international student who had no sense of imagination. Again, I don't have the best imagination when it comes to some things. All they did for their blog, or not their blog, their vlog, was they set up their camera behind them, looking over their shoulder, had their iPad out, and were watching a show. Then they talked about the show for a few minutes, and then they did it again. It's like, really? I mean, okay, yeah, that's what these review channels do, but really, I expected just a little bit more creativity. Another student did a video all about cooking, which was fun, but yeah. Anyway, I do get to my campus early each day. I left home at 6:30 this morning. It is now 7:39. So, yeah, it's early. It takes me basically an hour on the bus to get here. I do not drive. That is my choice. Living in the region that I live in, transit's okay. If I were to live in a different area, I would be definitely struggling because, again, I had no desire ever to get a driver's license. Anyway, I gotta get the instructions open for their assignments. So that one, and I need my other hand. We'll get creative. Control shift, up, and open. Ha! Creativity. You can definitely get creative when you have to, if you know all the different keyboard shortcuts. It does make it so much easier to open different types of documents. So their assignments, again, write a blog post. Needs to be between 400 and 1,000 words, have a compelling title, use relevant keywords, images, hyperlinks, be original, well-crafted, well-informed. Again, that's their first choice. Again, they have a choice of 2 for 2 different projects. Second choice, BuzzFeed. Become a part of the BuzzFeed community, sign up for an account, fill in the profile details to your comfort level. Review this guide for how or what to publish, and then it goes in your deliverable, so what they have to hand in. Will be a link to your published article. The blog didn't say it had to be a link. Actually, no, it does say a link to your published blog, but it gave more instructions as to what it needed to be. This one, it gives some sample student articles. These 18 things will make your server's skin crawl. Yeah, one of my students did something similar to that last time. So those are one assignment. Again, one of those. The other assignment, a vlog or a podcast. So it does say a vlog should be long enough to engage viewers and should be between 10 and 30 minutes long. Should hook the viewers within the first 15 seconds. And you should look directly into the lens, not at the screen. So here's the screen, here's the lens. As if you're talking to your friends. Focus on storytelling. And then again, load your video or your link to your vlog, should you publish it on YouTube or any other social media platform. Then it's got some questions that you have to answer. For the last one, the podcast, before you record, edit, and upload your podcast, listen to multiple podcasts and note the following. Topic selection related to the target audience. Is it an interesting topic? The hook. Were listeners hooked in the intro? The interview or storytelling quality, presentation quality, sound quality, editing. Yeah. And then it says choose from one of the following podcast format: solo commentary, one-on-one interview, Q&A, multi-host talk show. Now, one of my former roommates just posted the first of a series of podcasts. Well, they're calling it a podcast. I would call it more of a, it's a podcast. But it's on Optic TV in Red Deer, and it's on YouTube. And I'm going to share it with my students today. It is primarily meant to be for citizens of Red Deer. But yeah, I already forgot. I already forgot what she called it. So, Haiti, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. But yeah, I will look it up. I will share it with them later. It's gonna be fun. And yeah. Anyway, I have to finish getting this set up. But I hope you have had a good month so far. And if I do remember to post this before Easter, happy Easter. And yeah, we will see you next month, May. Have a good one. Bye.